Welcome back everybody to another episode of Sneaker Updates. This will be Sneaker Updates number 68. If you happen to be new here, feel free to subscribe and enable post notifications just so you stay 100% updated on every hyped sneaker. Essentially, in this series, we go over sneakers that receive updates throughout the week. For example, some of those may potentially include some Jordans, Yeezys, and more. But with that short little intro out of the way, why don't we jump right into the first update. Kicking it off for today, we'll be starting with Jordans, since that's where the most interesting updates live for today. We have some really great news to start off with. The Jordan 1 J Balvin will finally be releasing after a significant multi-month delay. These were initially supposed to be dropping many months ago, but sadly did end up getting delayed. Now, however, we will finally be seeing them release on December 4th. The retail on these should be $170. These are extremely limited, so expect them to be a very difficult cop. More importantly, you can certainly expect these to be very profitable with a great margin when they do end up dropping. The stock keeping unit for these is DC3481-900. Moving on, we have some even more interesting news for Jordan 1 specifically. We recently discussed the Trophy Room Jordan 1 regarding their delay not too long ago. However, we now have another update, this time regarding the actual stock numbers of the pairs. If you guys recall, the Trophy Room Jordan 5 was limited to only 7,000 pairs. Extremely low stock, of course. But since it was allocated to only Trophy Room, it sort of allowed for a decent chance to cop at least. Now we have some good news for the Jordan 1 Trophy Room stock. It is going to be more than the 7,000 pairs of the Jordan 5s, but sadly, it still is very low. Each pair will be numbered. It should be on the inside of the sneaker. Regarding the total stock, it should be around 12,500 pairs. I believe this number was actually rounded up, so I would expect it to be even lower than that, at least the pairs released publicly. The actual numbering of them will also likely be a whole number as well. Take into consideration that the Mocha Jordan 1 had over 280,000 pairs worldwide, and were still extremely difficult for many manual users to cop outside of sneaker. Now take into account the very little amount of pairs that these have, so while yes, it's good news that there are more pairs than the prior collab, it still is extremely limited. Obviously, expect resale to be absolutely insane on these with an incredible profit margin, full throttle undoubtedly. These will drop potentially late January for $170. I will keep you guys updated, of course, so make sure to subscribe and enable post notifications just so you're 100% updated on these as well as any other hyped items, because I will be making a how to cop guide for these and any other hyped items, of course. But wait, we're not done yet. We have some more insane news. The Lightening Jordan 4 is finally 100% confirmed for 2021, and in fact, we now know the exact release date for them. These will be releasing on August 7th for $190. If you're new to the game, this might not be a big deal for you, but for those of you who do know these, this is a day we have waited for years, since 2006 to be exact. The images you see below are of that 2006 pair, and it has been a grail amongst numerous collectors, including myself, ever since. I'm beyond excited for these. Let me know how you feel in the comments down below. Moving on, speaking of older Jordans that are coming back, the Jordan 5 Oreo will finally be re-retroing. We haven't seen this pair since 2013. This was around the time I actually got into sneakers and reselling for the very first time, and I remember so vividly being jealous of my friend wearing these while I was wearing a pair of D Roses with holes in them, those of which I later lit on fire in one of my first videos. But anyway, these will be releasing July 24th for $190. Primarily just a personal pair for these, but I'll keep you guys updated, of course. Moving on, we just recently saw the shock drop for the Jordan 11 25th anniversary. If you guys didn't see, I did post a video warning you guys regarding this, as well as tweeting out. If you aren't already, make sure to enable notifications, as well as following Keith Adam 10 on Twitter and Personals for You on Twitter. But anyway, don't worry if you missed out. They will be dropping again on December 12th in a full family size run again. Regarding another update I wanted to share though, we'll also be getting the Jordan 11 Adapt for the very first time. These will be dropping on December 30th for $500. Obviously a very significant retail price. Definitely a personal only as of now due to that very high retail, but I must say these are very unique. If it wasn't for that very high retail, I would certainly consider rocking a pair for myself. While on the topic of Jordan 11s, we have some more good news. We discussed this many months ago, but just to follow up, it is now now 100% confirmed that the Jordan 11 Cool Gray will finally be dropping again in mid-December for $220. This is a big deal considering the Cool Grays is one of the classic Jordan 11s, just like the Concords, Breads, and Space Jams. Definitely a must cop for personal wear, especially if you've been collecting for a significant period of time. In terms of resale, I don't expect anything too great, perhaps similar to the Concord or Bread pairs. Therefore, you should expect a little bit of lunch money with a poor margin when these do end up dropping. Moving on, we have some more great news. We now have the exact date for the Jordan 1 University Blue. These will be releasing on February 20th for $170. Additionally, we also got some more detailed images courtesy of US 11. Expect these to be very profitable with a good margin when they do end up dropping. Moving on, December 1st for $140, we will be getting the Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort Summit White release. In terms of profitability, I'm only expecting around lunch money as of now, but I'll keep you guys updated. Then we got our first in-hand look at the Jordan 1 High OG 85 Neutral Gray. This pair is expected to drop for $200 in February of 2021. Definitely expect them to be very profitable with a great margin since it's an OG 85 cut which garners significant demand in itself. Moving on, we finally have an update for the Jordan 4 Sashiko release date. These will be dropping on December 4th for $190. Definitely solid potential for small profit, nothing too significant though as of now. Then in fall of 2021, we will be seeing the Jordan 1 Pollen release, mock-up courtesy of Z Sneakerheads. Definitely expect these to be very profitable when they do end up releasing. Now with Jordans out of the way though, let's move on to some Yeezys. Kicking it off, I do have some bad news unfortunately for you guys if you haven't seen already. The Yeezy 700 Safflower will be delayed in the United States to January 16th. I know, that is a very, very long time away considering Europe is still going to be releasing on November 14th. So, of course, if you are in Europe, don't worry, they're still going to be releasing on the 14th. Moving on, the Yeezy 700 Bright Blue will drop for $300 in early 2021, mock-up courtesy of Yeezy Mafia. Likely going to be a personal pair only for these, not for resale purposes. And the same goes for some more news that isn't so exciting. Courtesy of Pirates, we will be getting 3 new Yeezy 500 highs in March of 2021 for $220 each, all of which are expected to be personals only, not for resale purposes. But now with Yeezys out of the way, let's discuss some miscellaneous sneakers. Kicking it off, we got some mock-ups courtesy of Pirates for the Dunk Low Free 99 pack, all of which will be dropping in January of 2021 for $120 each. Definitely expect all to be very profitable with an incredible margin. Moving on, we have some even better news. The Cactus Plant Flea Market Dunk Lows finally have an official release date after they did post on Instagram. Both pairs should be dropping on November 18th for $120. Although this retail isn't 100% confirmed, so I will have to keep you guys updated regarding that. Expect them to be very profitable with an incredible margin if that does end up being the confirmed retail though. These will come with real crystals as well on the pairs. I will likely make a full how to cop guide for these, so definitely make sure you stay tuned for that. Then we got our very first in-hand look at the Kobe 6 Grinch, which will finally be releasing in early 2021, courtesy of DJ Sneakerhead. This pair should be dropping for $180. Moving on, official images have loaded for the Paranoise 2.0 Air Force 1. Just a reminder that these do drop November 25th for $200 and are expected to be very profitable with a great margin. But anyway, that will conclude it for today. Feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy, or you perhaps learned a thing or two, and of course subscribe and enable post notifications just to stay 100% updated on all hyped releases. Also, feel free to check out the links in the description below for reliable, fast, residential proxies and pre-verified Nike and Adidas accounts. Last but not least, make sure you follow KeithAdam10 and Personals for You on Twitter, just so you stay updated on any urgent info such as the shock drops or any of the exclusive access drops that just went on yesterday. With that though, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and good luck on all these upcoming releases.
Why are you always in my way? Knock me over every single day. Get your foot off my foot. I should have run the other way. Now there's just one thing to say. Get your foot off my foot.